themselves, humble themselves and pray. If they seek my face and humble themselves, turn from the wicked ways, I will hear from heaven and forgive their sins. I will hear from heaven and heal their land.
The Civil Service Commission Regional Office Number 2 successfully launched the various activities in line with the 120th Philippine Civil Service Anniversary with the theme Philippine Civil Service at 120, Public Sector in the Age of Digital Transformation. In compliance with CSC Memorandum Circular Number 12 Series 2020, CSC RO2 showcased documentaries, musical, literary, photo and video textual expressions and messages from various agencies in the region.
Today's momentous event is a celebration not limited to the participating and winning entries, but a salute to the dedicated and committed officials and employees of the region. But before anything else, may we call Mr. Francis P. Acosta, Chief HR Specialist of the Public Assistance and Liaison Division, for the acknowledgement of participating agencies.
A heartfelt gratitude to the various agencies who actively participated in the various contested events. From the province of Cagayan, Cagayan State University Apari Campus, headed by Dr. Simeon R. Rabanal Jr., the Campus Executive Officer. Cagayan State University Carig Campus, headed by Campus Executive Officer Dr. Artur G. Ibanez. Cagayan State University, with the University President Dr. Orduha Alvarado. The Municipal Government of Santa Ana, Cagayan, headed by Honorable Mayor Nelson P. Rubinion. Karawan Elementary School, Gonzaga, Cagayan, headed by Principal Mario Ascueta. Cagayan Valley Medical Center, headed by Dr. Glenn Matthew G. Baggao. The Dugayong Elementary School, Dugayong Piat, Cagayan, headed by Principal Marita P. Reyes. DepEd Regional Office, headed by Dr. Benjamin D. Paragas, CESUPOR, the Regional Director. We have also the Department of Agriculture, Regional Field Office Number 2, headed by Director Narciso A. Idilio. And from this province of Isabela, DNR Penro Isabela, headed by Provincial Environment and Natural Resources Officer Marlon C. Agnar. Isabela State University Cabagan Campus, with University President Dr. Ricmar Aquino and Campus Executive Director Dr. Ambrose Hans G. Agabao. The City Government of Santiago, headed by Honorable Mayor Joseph Estan. Ranyag High School, headed by Principal Marisol A. Dumon and Dr. Madeline L. Macaling, Schools Division Superintendent of DepEd Isabela. DepEd Division Office of Kawayan, headed by OIC Schools Division Superintendent Dr. Alfredo B. Gumaro. The Southern Isabela Medical Center, headed by Dr. Jose Ildefonso B. Costales. The TESDA ISAT Ilagan City, headed by Mr. Edwin P. Madarang. Philippine Normal University, headed by Dr. Lordino A. Vergara, the OIC Executive Director. Dole Ilagan, headed by Ms. Grace A. Pomar. And from the province of Nueva Vizcaya, we have DepEd Division Office of Nueva Vizcaya, headed by Schools Division Superintendent Dr. Rachel Ann Liana, together with the President, District Supervisor Kasibu West District, Marlon Butay. Recognition is also afforded to Muta Elementary School Principal, Mr. Reynald Salas. The Kasibu National Agricultural School Principal, Luz Biminda M. Cordero. The Principal for and DepEd Villaverde, headed by Ms. Dolores A. Catanawan. Kongkong Elementary School, headed by Mr. Jomar E. Calibuso. Lamo National High School, headed by Mr. Gilbert R. Orcales. the provincial government of Nueva Vizcaya, headed by Honorable Governor Carlos M. Padilla, Region 2 Trauma and Medical Center, headed by Dr. Napoleon A. Ubanya, the Medical Center Chief 2. Sa inyo po lahat, thank you for all your entries sa Region 2 Lingkod Bayan Stories and Diaries of Malasakit.
The entries of this year's contested events have undeniably raised public awareness on the various services catered by the government, especially amidst the COVID pandemic. Here are some of the precious moments captured on camera. Roll VTR, please.
The region-wide Malasakit activity is not possible without the initiative and directive of the CSC RO2 management. At this juncture, it is but fitting to start this awarding ceremony by listening to the words of encouragement and wisdom of our beloved Regional Director of the Civil Service Commission Region 2, Director Nerissa B. Cangilan.
To all the highly respected heads of agencies in the different provinces of Region 2, the active and dynamic government workers, the ever-excellent and untiring performers of the various Malasakit entries which form the whole documentaries of the Region 2 Lingkod Bayan Stories and Diaries, our heartfelt greetings and warmest welcome to all. Welcome in this year's virtual recognition and awarding rights of Region 2 Lingkod Bayan Stories and Diaries of Malasakit. The theme, Parangal at Pagkilala sa Lingkod Bayaning Nagmamalasakit, is fitting to celebrate the concerted efforts of government workers who keep on demonstrating the social fabric of Malasakit, the trademark of social responsibility, ensuring excellent and safe service to the people. Though 2020 dished up to be very challenging with the threats brought about by COVID-19 and the various calamities that hit the region, public servants stood up so committed and dedicated as we all bravely acquainted ourselves quickly in this new normal. These new normal times must have squeezed us, but we proved to be resilient public servants. We hurdled all the challenges. With all the uncertainties posed by the pandemic, the creativity, resourcefulness, and sense of responsibility of government workers were tested. The emerging health crisis prompted the shifting of the manner of delivery of services from those strictly and specifically detailed in every agency's citizens' charter into swift digital transition in order to provide continuous, excellent, and safe service to the people. No pandemic has stopped our dedication. The more we get to love our work and the more we get to love the people whom we served, as evidenced by our efforts of coming up with digital initiatives, innovations, and programs. Yes, nobody was prepared for the pandemic. We were all alarmed and shocked, but the character of resiliency and spirit of social responsibility has driven us to stay optimistic and explore ways at serving the public safely. In times of emergency, we were able to still document our efforts. And it is so heartwarming that the initiatives of the few inspired more others to keep the cycle of Malasakit keep on multiplying among all public servants. Your initiatives had become the models of others to look for ways to be in the service of the people. Your initiatives, innovations, programs, and best practices have made this day so special. Your efforts are what we are showcasing today. You have made history. You are Region 2's Lingkod Bayan Stories and Diaries of Malasakit. The online streaming of the Malasakit stories, diaries, musical and literary presentation and photo-textual expressions have highlighted the celebration of the 120th Philippine Civil Service Anniversary with the awarding rites initially scheduled on the 30th of September 2020. While CSC Region 2 has been waiting for the perfect time to hold the face-to-face awarding, the shifting and reverting quarantine status across provinces makes the virtual awarding to be the safest and most practical platform. This serves as the avenue of sustaining the cycle of malasakitism to inspire not only public servants, but to enthuse more people to keep alive the spirit of malasakitism even in times of health emergency and disasters. With a great inspiration, Region 2 Lingkod Bayan Stories and Diaries of Malasakit has impressed among government employees. The program greatly deserved to be celebrated as a historic event of social responsibility. Welcome in this virtual recognition and awarding rites of the Region 2 Lingkod Bayan Stories and Diaries of Malasakit.
May we all watch a brief rundown of the 18 entries in the documentary Lingkod Bayan Stories and Diaries of Malasakit, to be followed by the presentation of criteria for judging and the winners in this category. And we have the criteria for judging in the documentary AVP of Lingkod Bayan stories or Diaries of Malasakit. Clarity of the Malasakit message and alignment to the PCSA theme, 40%. Textual content, synchronization, and digital appeal, 30%. Picture, video, sounds, and graphics quality, 20%. Compliance to new normal health and safety protocols, 10%, for a total of 100%. And here we have the announcement of the top 5 entries as evaluated by the Board of Judges based on criteria. For the 5th place, Your Pain, My Pain Because I Care by DNR Penro Isabela. For the 4th place, Kwentong Bayanihan ng Face Shield Project 1000 by CSU Apari Campus. 3rd place goes to DepEd on Air by DepEd SDO Nueva Vizcaya. And for the 2nd place, we have Paandar ng Barangay General Malvar by LGU Santiago City.
The winner for the Best Documentary Lingkod Bayan Story is Sabela State University Cabagan Campus with the entry ISU Nagmamalasakit.
Noong nakaraang mga taon, ang mukha ng pamantasang estado ng Isabela sa Cabagan ay sadyang masaya at makikita ang tunay na paninilbihan ng mga empleyado. Lahat ay nagtutulungan at may sigla sa pagharap ng hamon ng buhay. Taong 2020, isang malaking dagok ang dumating sa buhay ng lahat ng mga tao sa buong mundo. Dahil ito sa sakit na COVID-19. Ang dating paaralan na maraming estudyante at empleyado ay biglang nagbago na. Ang ibang mga empleyado ay naapektuhan sa kanilang trabaho. Ang mga estudyante ay nag-aalala sa kanilang pag-aaral. Sa isang iglap, lahat ay nagbago na.
May we know the initiatives undertaken by ISU Cabagan Campus during these pandemic times for the benefit and welfare of our students, employees, and stakeholders?
We actually envision that our own clientele, our students, our faculty, and the stakeholders around us, the families, will not have a hard time adjusting to their educational needs these pandemic times. The Office of Student Affairs and Services has prohibited the distribution of relief goods and financial assistance to stranded students and conducted the Oplan Hatid Stranded Students. Flexible learning, teaching and learning modality was employed. SEDI was developed. SEDI, short for Self-Directed, is a platform designed to help students become effective self-directed learners. I take pride in saying that SEDI is fully owned by ISU Cabagan and is able to provide services not only to ISU but to other state universities in the region. It has been a very exciting experience to see that our innovations at the campus are helping other institutions. It has been a good feeling that we are able to employ at least 30 displaced workers and youth to become more productive during these pandemic times. We raised funds through voluntary contributions from among employees for financial assistance to our job order employees who were not able to receive wages during and after the lockdown period. These are the initiatives of the campus in trying to exercise its best capacity to be responding to the call of social responsibility of the organization. and for other stakeholders. The CCSICT conducted the Improvement, Intervention, and Household Assessment and Monitoring for Bayanihan and Social Amelioration Program with LGU. The CCSICT faculty also donated PPEs to CDMC personnel. A partnership between SUCS and LGUs was formed such that the e-learning hub will be established each barangay in its municipality of the 1st District of Isabela. Through a request by TESDA Region 2, a training on trainers on the use of Edmodo and Google Classroom was conducted for the CCSICT faculty, where the overall evaluation of the training was outstanding. Some research and extension projects to mitigate the adverse effects of COVID-19 were launched in collaboration with other agencies such as the DA and DTI, TESDA, and the LGUs. The campus was able to conduct SEDI orientation and training among the faculty of the satellite campuses of IOC system. SEDI was also extended and shared with other SUCs. A memorandum of agreement was signed between ISU cluster and the Batanes State College as well as the Apayao State College.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Ako po si Nika Rodriguez, isang job order ng ISU Cabagan. Lubos po akong nagpapasalamat sa pamunuan ng Isabela State University Cabagan Campus sa tulong pinansyal na iabot ngayong panahon ng COVID-19 pandemic. Malaking tulong po ito sa aking pamilya. Maraming salamat po and God bless.
Tunay na malasakit at serbisyong totoo, lahat tayo ay babangon sa laban na ito.
Presenting the award is CSC Regional Director Narisa Bicangilan and Assistant Regional Director Atty. Marites Vilapay, together with Director Rowena D. Arugay of the CSC Isabela Field Office and Mr. Francis P. Acosta, Chief HR Specialist of the Public Assistance and Liaison Division.
The Civil Service Commission Regional Office 2 awards this plaque of recognition to Isabela State University Cabagan Campus for emerging as champion in the documentary entitled ISU Nagmamalasakit as their official entry in the Region 2 Lingkod Bayan Stories and Diaries of Malasakit through the active leadership of Dr. Ambrose Hans G. Aggabao, Cluster Executive Officer. This ISU Nagmamalasakit documentary sparked the spirit of Malasakitism among the ISU community after developing the self-directed learning management and support system platform named SEDI. SEDI allows flexible delivery of educational courses. It is built with easy-to-use interface, utilizes personalized dashboard, collaboration tools, electronic resources, online assessment with rubrics, interactive calendar, automated notifications, virtual classroom, and detailed reporting and logs. Signed, Narisa B. Cangilan, Director 4. May we watch a video response from the ISU Cabagan family.
Good day to one and all. The call for volunteerism and sharing has never been greater than during the first few months of the COVID-19 pandemic. The mass movement of people, as quarantine measures were implemented, led to people being displaced from their work and homes, or stranded, and without any clear expectation of any cure, has created a picture of a future bleak and uncertain. None would not have felt sad, apprehensive, confused, worried, and even fearsome. As a state institution of higher learning, it was a call to duty. As a university for people and nature, we have wasted no time and effort to make our share of the burden and the challenge to help people, especially our students, displaced personnel from their usual work with us and the communities we serve. We decided to share what we do best as a campus and just decided to tweak and redesign our products that we already have that it may be of use to others. We also developed new products that would make our services to our students, personnel, and communities continue in the face of the challenges of the pandemic. As we progressed, we called our partners for resource sharing and mobilization to create opportunities for people to learn to produce food in the process and help mitigate the impact of pandemic on employment and food sufficiency. We are glad that in the process, we are able to help not only our students, employees, and the communities we serve, but we also are able to help our partners and academic institutions like us to deliver their own services. Our participation to the civil service call to sharing our best experiences and practices was an opportunity to inspire others from our stories and deliver the message that anyone or any institution can be of help. And there is not even a need to go farther than sharing the things we already have and what we do best. As a cluster executive officer of Isabela State University at Cabagan, and in behalf of our university president, the men and women who help us do our part in sharing and helping, and the institutions we have worked with, I am privileged to represent them in accepting this award of recognition from the Civil Service Commission Regional Office Number 2 with the theme Pagkilala at Malasakit sa Lingkod Bayaning Nagmamalasakit. Thank you for this recognition. It will go a long way to inspire us to continue to be of service to the public. In parting, I also would like to take this opportunity to greet the Civil Service Commission for their 120 years of best service to the nation. Congratulations.
This time, let us watch a brief rundown of the 10 entries in the Hugot Malasakit textual and photo expressions, the criteria for judging, and the winners in this category. Roll VTR, please. Criteria for judging in the Hugot Malasakit textual and photo expressions. Content and relevance of Malasakit Hugot memes, 30%. Visual impact, 25%. Creativity and originality, 25%. And overall impact, 20%. For a total of 100%. Announcement of the top 5 entries for the best photo textual expression as evaluated by the Board of Judges based on criteria. 5th place, Banat ng Malasakit by ISU Apari Campus. 4th place, Thank You, Muta Elementary School, Kasibu West District, DepEd Nueva Vizcaya. 3rd place, Cool Lines of Malasakit by LGU Santiago City. And 2nd place, Distansya sa Bagong Normal by the LGU Santa Ana.
The winner for the best photo textual expression is DepEd Villaverde, SDO Nueva Vizcaya, with the entry title, Kumusta na? Hugot ni na Ma'am Matzel. Presenting the award is CSC Regional Director Nerissa B. Cangilan and Assistant Regional Director Attorney Marites P. Lapay, together with Director Elpidio S. Bunagan of the CSC Nueva Vizcaya and Quirino Field Offices, and Mr. Francis P. Acosta, Chief HR Specialist of the Public Assistance and Liaison Division. Civil Service Commission Regional Office 2 awards this plaque of recognition to DepEd Villaverde District SDO Nueva Vizcaya for emerging as champion in the photo-textual expression entitled Kumusta Na, Hugot ni na Ma'am at Sir, as their official entry in the Region 2 Lingkod Bayan Stories and Diaries of Malasakit, produced by Maida M. Valdez, ESHT3, Marjorie T. Dacayo, Teacher 3, and the DepEd teachers of Villaverde District through the active leadership of Dolores A. Catanawan, PhD, Principal 4, District in Charge. This Kamusta Na, Hugot ni na Ma'am at Sir, Hugot, textual and photo expressions sparked the spirit of Malasakitism of the DepEd teachers of Villaverde, whose love for learners, passion for teaching, and concern for the community made Villaverde the most child-friendly municipality of the Philippines. It documents the labor of love demonstrated by the teachers, despite the threats and uncertainties posed by the pandemic, thus bringing inspiration and hope. Signed, Nerissa B. Cangilan, Director 4.
This time, may we watch a video response from DepEd Villaverde of the Schools Division Office, Nueva Vizcaya.
Best morning, Region 2. This is Dolores Catanawan, Principal 4 of Villaverde, SDO Nueva Vizcaya. Kumusta na? Hugot ni Ma'am at Sir. Saan ka man paroon, learning pa rin ang mithi. Learners, laging iniisip, kapakanan at pag-aaral ay number 1. I take this moment to extend my most sincere thanks for choosing Villaverde District's Hugot Lines. You have no idea how elated I was when I received notification that we ranked first place. So, I dedicate this honor to SDO Nueva Vizcaya and to all Villaverdeans. It is so wonderful that the CSC had initiated this activity on its 120th year of existence. It was a great opportunity for our teachers and school heads to bring out their thoughts in the academe. Thank you, CSC Region 2.
Mabuhay Region 2. This is Marjorie Dacayo of Turot Elementary School, Villaverde District, SDO Nueva Vizcaya. As one of the prime contributors in the success of this endeavor, I take this opportunity to convey my heartfelt thanks to CSC Region 2 for choosing DepEd Villaverde Hugot Lines. Villaverde District is so much thankful for this award and recognition. So rest assured that we will continue to give hope, inspire, and give malasakit to our clienteles and to serve the people and the community with all our best. Agyaman kami, CSC Region 2.
May we also watch a brief rundown of the 6 entries in the Creative Agency video message of Malasakit, the criteria for judging, and the winners in this category.
I hope this message finds you well, our dear teachers. Your welfare is our top priority. I am compelled by kindness and compassion to share some thoughts as we begin another school year. Because I know how you feel, your struggles, aspirations, and inspirations. If I were to choose some of the best memories as a government servant, I would find it easy to identify some when I was still a teacher, sharing myself.
Ay isang lingkod bayan.
Handa kitang paglingkuran ng buong katapatan.
Hatid ko'y tulong at serbisyo.
Malasakit sa bawat tao.
Gagabayan kita sa iyong serbisyong kailangan.
at buong galak na paglilingkuran.
Iintindihin ang iyong mga hinaing at kailangan.
Sa abot na aking makakaya ay aanalay.
Bagamat ngayon ay may krisis,
Ang pagsilbihan ka pa rin ang nais.
Despite the pandemic that we are battling now, we at Verniag High School is still committed and dedicated to serve and promote quality education even in this era of digital
Sa loob po ng 15 taon ng DepEd Cagayan City, ay kaniyang damang-dama ang inyong tidling hangarin ng serbisyo sibil na may angat at mapabuti ang serbisyo publiko ng lahat ng kawani ng tanggapan.
Ilang buwan na ang nakalipas mula nang sumapit ang COVID-19 sa Pilipinas. Isinakripisyo ng mga frontliner ang kanilang buhay at kaalmanan. Tinitiis nila ang labis na pangungulila dahil napawalay sila sa kanilang mga pamilya. Ngunit handa nilang gawin ito upang makapaglingkod at panatilihing ligtas ang taong bayan.
Inasa ang masayang mga alaala na sana'y tinatamasa kasama ang pamilya. Huminto sa bawat pangarap na sana'y inaabot. Nanaig ang takot sa bawat isa at lungkot ay bumalot sa lahat ng mga ninalang. Hindi maikukumpara ang dinaranas ng bawat isa sa bawat pangambang nagdudulot ng pagkadismaya at pagkawala ng pag-asa. Sabing kamalasan at peligro sa kabuhayan ang dulot nitong pandemya.
Next is criteria for judging in the creative agency video message. Content and relevance of Malasakit message, 30%. Message of commitment for the public, 25%. Expression of Malasakit for public servants, 25%. Overall impact, 20%, for a total of 100%. And here we have the brief rundown of the 6 entries in Creative Agency Video Message of Malasakit. For the 6th place, we have Message of Love for Teachers by DepEd RO2. And for the 5th place, Going Stronger, Growing Deeper, and Glowing Higher by Ranyag High School Ramon Isabela. In the 4th place, we have The Tribute to Frontliners by PGO Nueva Vizcaya. 3rd place, Educating at Its Best by CSU Apari Campus. 2nd place goes to Paninindigan para sa Edukasyon by SDO DepEd Cagayan City.
The winner for the Creative Agency Video Message of Malasakit is the City Government of Santiago with the entry Lingkod Bayani, Mapagod Man, Di Sumusuko.
Ako ay isang lingkod bayan.
Handa kitang paglingkuran ng buong katapatan.
Hatid ko'y tulong at serbisyo.
Malasakit sa bawat tao.
gagabayan kita sa iyong serbisyong kailangan.
At buong galak na paglilingkuran.
Iintindihin ang iyong mga hinaing at kailangan.
Sa abot na aking makakaya ay aanalay.
Bagamat ngayon ay may krisis,
Ang pagsilbihan ka pa rin ang nais.
Sapagkat sa tungkulin ay may sinumpaan.
Isasaalang-alang ko ang interes ng nakakarami.
Bago ang pagsarili kong kapakanan.
Ngunit sa mga panahon na ako ay mahina.
Patawad.
patawad dahil bagamat ito ang nasumpaang katungkulan.
Ako din ay napanghihinaan.
Tulad mo ay pinipili na patuloy lumaban.
Mapapagod pero hindi susuko. Mapapagod pero hindi susuko.
Mapapagod pero hindi susuko.
Patuloy kong lilinisan ang iyong daraanan.
Kokolektahin ang basura sa tahanan.
Aayusin ang mga dokumentong kinakailangan.
Upang agad na makuha ang tulong ng pamahalaan.
Sa bagong normal,
patuloy na mag-iisip ng mga programa.
Isusulong pa rin ang ating agrikultura.
Ihahatid ang ayuda sa bawat pamilya.
Kahit pa kaligtasan ko ang nakataya.
Babantayan ang lansangan.
Upang masiguro ang inyong kaligtasan.
Aalagaan ang iyong kalusugan.
Rerespondihan ka sa pangyayaring hindi inaasahan.
Ihahatid ang tamang impormasyon.
Pukunan ang bawat gawain nang makita nyo ang bawat aksyon.
Ang virus ay walang lulugaran sa iyong pupuntahan.
Dahil sisiguraduhin kong malinis ang inyong paligid.
Mahal kita.
Kaya serbisyong may puso ang laging hatid sa iyo.
At sa aking paglisan sa serbisyo, patuloy na maglilingkod sa bayan.
Hiling ko sana ang iyong patuloy na pakikisa.
Dahil tayo ay mas magaling at malakas kung sama-sama.
Palagi mong tatandaan,
Kasama mo ako.
Kasama mo ako.
Kasama mo ako.
Ako ay isang Lingkod Bayan.
Katungkulan ko ang maglingkod
ng buong katapatan at kahusayan.
At makatulong sa katatagan at kaunlaran ng aking bayan.
Ang lahat ng ito para sa ating dakilang lumikha at sa ating bayan.
Kasihan nawa ako ng may kapal. Salamat.
Presenting the award is CSC Regional Director Nerissa Picangilan and Assistant Regional Director Atty. Marites Pilapay, together with Director Revina D. Arugay of the CSC Isabela Field Office and Mr. Francis P. Acosta, Chief HR Specialist of the Public Assistance and Liaison Division. Civil Service Commission Regional Office 2 awards this plaque of recognition to LGU Santiago City for emerging as champion in the creative video message entitled Lingkod Bayani, Mapagod Man, Di Sumusuko, as their official entry in the Region 2 Lingkod Bayan Stories and Diaries of Malasakit. Through the active leadership of Honorable Joseph Estan, City Mayor, this creative video message sparkled the spirit of Malasakitism among the public servants of LGU Santiago City that is worth emulating in keeping alive the social fabric of responsibility, excellent service, and genuine compassion as virtues of a true Lingkod Bayani. Signed, Nerissa Picangilan, Director 4.
At this point, let us watch a video response from the city government of Santiago.
Pagbati sa mga kasamahan sa Civil Service Commission Region 2, sa panguna po ni Director Nerissa B. Cangilan at sa mga kapwa po natin Lingkod Bayan na nagpakita at nagbahagi ng kanilang mga bayanihan at malasakit sa ating bayan. Isang mapagpala at malasakit na paglilingkod sa ating lahat. Ang lokal na pamahalaan ng lungsod ng Santiago, sa panguna po ng inyong lingkod, Best Friend Bayan, ay tunay na nagagalak sa parangal na pinagkaloob po ng CSC Region 2 sa Lingkod Bayan Stories and Diaries bilang bahagi ng pagdiriwang ng 120th Philippine Service Anniversary. Ang unang gantimpala sa kategoryang Creative Video Message, maraming pong salamat sa parangal na ito. Nais po namin magpasalamat sa inyong ahensya sa pagbibigay ng oportunidad sa mga LGU at sa iba pang mga government agencies na maipakita sa buong mundo ang aming pagmamalasakit at mabuting paggugobyerno para sa taong bayan. Lalo't higit ngayong panahon ng pandemya. Hangad po namin na sana ay dumami pa ang mga ganitong programa upang patuloy na maiangat at maitaguyod ang grassroots level participation and good governance. At siyempre, hindi po magiging posible o possible at successful ang aming mga programa at inobasyon na ipinakita sa aming mga entry kung hindi po sa pakikipagtulungan ng lahat ng LGU employees, barangay officials, NGAs, NGOs, private sectors, at lahat ng aming partners dito sa lungsod ng Santiago. Malaki po ang ginampanan ng tungkulin ng bawat isa upang maabot ng lungsod ang mga parangal na meron ito ngayon. Ang partisipasyon, pakikisa at disiplina ng bawat Santiagueño ay hindi rin matatawaran dahil upang mas maging matagumpay ang lokal na pamahalaan sa mga adhikain nito para sa komunidad. Ang mga parangal na ito ay alay namin sa lahat ng ating mga kapwa lingkod bayan, mga katuwang sa pagsaserbisyo at sa bawat Santiagueño. Makakaasa po kayo na ang lokal na pamahalaan lungsod ng Santiago ay mananatili sa aming sinumpaang katungkulan, malasakit para sa aming nasasakupan, para sa taong bayan at para sa bayan. Muli, marami pong salamat. Magserbisyo po tayo.
May we also watch a brief rundown of the entries in the Malasakit musical presentation, the criteria for judging, and the winners in this category. Roll with the artist.
Sabay tayong babangon.
Kung serbisyo po tayo.
Tuloy ang pagpulad ng Santiago. Hanggang ngayon, ito'y ating ipanalangin. O COVID-19, kayang-kaya. pasensya. Handang
Frontliners, mga bayani, pangingay ating ipagpulik, tumutuon sa kabanalan, protektahan ang sambayanan. Bagong pagsubok, mga puso natin di mapapagod, abutin ng kamay na handang tumamay, mga puso natin di
Pamantas ang aming hirang, sandigan ka ng bawat kabataan, hingin mo ay pakikinggan. Malasakit ang hatid sa ating bayan, lahat tayo'y tutulong, abante di uurong, edukasyon ang siyang lunas para sa ating bayan. Kabutihan isa puso, maglilingkod sa mundo, ito ang CSC kagabay ng Pilipino.
Criteria for judging in the virtual musical Malasakit presentation. Content and relevance of Malasakit message, 40%. Musicality, creativity, and originality, 30%. Visual and audio content, 20%. And overall impact, 10%, for a total of 100%. Announcement of the top 5 entries based on the evaluation of judges based on criteria for the Malasakit musical presentation. 5th place, CSU Kaagapay ng Pilipino by CSU Carig Campus. 4th place, Ngiti sa Nakararami by CSU Apari Campus. 3rd place, Bayanihan sa Sulong Edukalidad by DepEd Kawayan City. And 2nd place, para sa magigiting na frontliners ng Pilipinas by Region 2 Trauma and Medical Center.
Once again, the winner for the Best Malasakit Musical Presentation is the City Government of Santiago with the entry, COVID-19, Kaya Natin Ito.
Naudlot ang mga plano,
Nagbagong ikot ng mundo,
pagkabag, takot at pangamba, umiiral sa mga tao.
ligtasan ang dalangin, kalusugan ng hiling.
Basta't nagkakaisa, lahat ng ito ay kakayanin. Disiplina at tayo'y magsama-sama,
Upang virus ay tuluyang mawala.
sabay-sabay tayong babangon.
Magserbisyo po tayo.
Tuloy ang pagpunlad ng Santiago pa hanggang ngayon. Ito'y ating ipanalangin. O COVID-19, kayang-kaya natin. Kasama ang lokal na pamahalaan, si best friend mong sandigan na laging nandyan.
Mga programa at serbisyo na mahusay, pagmamahal sa bayan lagi niyang alay.
Sabay-sabay tayong babangon.
Magserbisyo po tayo.
Tuloy ang pagpunlad ng Santiago pa hanggang ngayon. Ito'y ating ipanalangin. COVID-19, kayang-kaya natin. Ngunit may ilang bagay na kayang gawin ng lahat.
Upang kaligtasan ay siguro ng lahat.
COVID-19 kaya natin. COVID-19 kaya natin.
Presenting the award is CSC Regional Director Nerissa B. Cangilan and Assistant Regional Director Attorney Martes P. Lakpay, together with Director Rowena D. Arugay of the CSC Isabela Field Office, and Mr. Francis P. Acosta, Chief HR Specialist of the Public Assistance and Liaison Division.
Civil Service Commission, Regional Office 2, awards this plaque of recognition to LGU Santiago City for emerging as champion in the virtual musical presentation entitled COVID-19, Kaya Natin Ito, as their official entry in the Region 2 Lingkod Bayan Stories and Diaries of Malasakit. Composed by Jessa Acosta and Nikki Jane Isla, arranged by Javerson Diola and Limbel Caberto, through the active leadership of Honorable Mayor Joseph Estan. This COVID-19 Kaya Natin Ito musical presentation highlights the spirit of Malasakitism, discipline and unity demonstrated by the people of Santiago City in the fight against COVID-19, showcasing Santiago's best friend, digital innovation. Signed, Nerissa B. Cangilan, Director 4. Once again, let us watch a video response from the city government of Santiago.
Muli, ang aming pagpapasalamat sa CSC Region 2 sa panguna po ni Direktor Nerissa B. Cangilan sa pagkilala na ito sa lungsod ng Santiago. Ang COVID-19 Kaya Natin music video ay salamin ng pagkakaisa at bayanihan sa lungsod ng Santiago. Nag-uumapaw ang tulong at pagbubuluntaryo ng mga Santiagueño, gayon din ang mga nagmamalasakit na taga-ibang bayan at organisasyon sa gitna ng pandemya, kung kaya't siyang hinangaan ng marami. Disiplina, pag-asa at katatagan ang naging tema ng aming awitin at ipinakita sa video na ang mabigat ay gumagaan kung nagsasama-sama at nagtutulungan. Alay din ang COVID-19 Kaya Natin music video sa bawat frontliner na siyang patuloy na nagsasakripisyo at tumitindig sa kanilang tungkulin upang masiguro ang kaligtasan ng ating komunidad. Saludo po ang best friend ng bayan sa inyong lahat. Tunay ngang kayo po ang mga makabagong bayani sa panahong maharap tayo sa suliraning ito. Mabuhay po kayo! Sa ngayon, ang aming music video ay umabot na sa 44,000 views sa official Facebook page ng lungsod. Lubos po kaming nagagalak na ito ay nabigyan ng pagkilala dahil buong puso itong binuo ng ating mga kawani ng pamahalaan lokal nang sa gayon ay maipakita sa lahat ng hindi kaya ng gobyernong solohin ang pakikipaglaban sa COVID-19, bagkus malaking bahagi ang kontribusyon at pakikiisa ng bawat mamamayan. Sabi nga sa mga lyrics na aming music video, may ilang bagay na kayang gawin ng lahat upang kaligtasan ay masiguro ng lahat. Disiplina at tayo magsama-sama upang virus ay tuluyang mawala. Ito ang ating ipanalangin. COVID-19, kayang-kaya natin. Muli, maraming salamat po. COVID-19, kaya natin. Magserbisyo po tayo.
Here is the brief rundown of the entries in the Malasakit literary presentation, the criteria for judging, and the winners in this category.
Sa ilalim na nag-iisang langit, pandemyang COVID-19 ay sumalanta, dulo ay kawalang pag-asa. Dilim sa liwanag ay pumalit, nagngangalit, nagpakaba sa dibdib, nananakot pilit. Salitang sa bibig ay namutawi, bakas ang loob at bigay.
Literal ang aking nararamdaman. Kitang-kita ito sa aking mga galawan. Niyurak nitong ganap ang pusong naging payak ang paninindigan. Pinapatay nito ang kandilang aandap-andap sa kidiliman. Nagbubuga ng ihip na hindi matatakasan. Maliwanag ang lampara, nag-aalab na parang mamamatayan. Kalmado ang pinupunto, rumaragasa ang katagang nahihirapan.
Ako'y dati kay sarap tirhan. Walang pangamba at takot na nararamdaman. Subalit sa isang iglap, lahat ay napalitan. Namutawi ang lumbay at takot sa bawat isipan.
Sa gabing madilim, ikaw ang bituing nagniningning. Kaya naman aking hiling na sakaling dumating na ikaw ay mahinaing, paari bang sa kalangitan, ikaw ay tumingin? Tandaan na ang bulalakaw na matatagpuan sa kalawakan at sa lahat ng misteryo ng kalikasan, may isang nakahihigit sa lahat, pinakamataas, pinakamakapangyarihan, ang lumikha ng pangkalahatan.
Upang makatulong sa mga batang labis na naapektuhan ng pandemya, nagbayanihan ang buong kaguruhan ng Karuuan Elementary School pati na ang mga ilang alumni na nakakaangat sa buhay. Doon ay nagplano ang isang pagtutulungan sapagkat sa mga panahong ito dapat ipakita ang tunay na pagmamalasakit. Sa pagtutulungan nagkakaroon ng lakas upang makabangon mula sa bangungot ng pandaigdigang pandemya.
Ang mundo ay tila nagbiro. Ang lahat ay naging slow-mo. Kung gaano kabilis ang pagbabago ay siya namang bagal ng bawat senaryo. Ang dating makulay na pamumuhay ay tila nawalan ng gana at nanamlay. Ang halik at yakap ay tila naging bawal.
Next is criteria for judging in the virtual literary Malasakit presentation. Content and relevance of Malasakit message, 40%. Poetic appeal, creativity, and originality, 30%. Visual and audio content, 20%. Overall impact, 10%. For a total of 100%. And here we have the announcement of the top 6 entries based on the evaluation of judges based on criteria. For the 6th place, we have Bayanihan sa Oras ng Kagipitan by Karoan Elementary School, Gonzaga. 5th place goes to Taas Noo sa Bawat Serbisyo by Kasibu National Agricultural School, Kasibu West District. 4th place goes to Sa Ilalim ng Nag-iisang Langit by Department of Education Regional Office 2. 3rd place, Mahika ng Mundo by LGU Santa Ana, Cagayan. 2nd place goes to Bulalakaw para sa Frontliners na Humahataw by Southern Isabela Medical Center.
The winner for the Best Malasakit Literary Presentation is the Philippine Normal University with the entry Nasasaktan Ako.
Nasa 20 residente na Sitio San Roque sa Quezon City ang inaresto matapos magprotesta para sa ayudang hindi pa raw dumarating sa kanila. May live report si Ian Hodge.
Diyos ko, tulungan niyo po kami.
Literal ang aking nararamdaman. Kitang-kita ito sa aking mga galawan. Niyurak nitong ganap ang pusong naging payak ang paninindigan. Pinapatay nito ang kandilang aandap-andap sa kidiliman. Nagbubuga ng ihip na hindi matatakasan. Maliwanag ang lampara, nag-aalab na parang mamamatayan. Kalmado ang pinupunto, rumaragasa ang katagang nahihirapan. Hinuhubaran ng unti-unti ang samplot ng kabutihan. Kinakawawa ng sobra ang mga manggagamot na hinahangaan. Paay nakahukay, buhay ay nayuyurakan. Laging nadudungisan, umaasang may sasalubong masaya at naghihiyawan. Papasok ng may ngiti, uuwing may pangamba at kalungkutan. Magpahinga ay hindi magawa, kapaguran ay walang pagsidlan. Kapares ay mga sundalong sa digmaan lumalaban. Armas ay medisina, kasipagan ang kasangkapan. 500 halaga, kabayarang hindi matutumbasan. Kapalit ay langkapang obligasyon, nag-ugat sa profesyong sinumpaan. Maging mga simpleng mamamayan nagagawang makipagsagupaan. Sa daanan makikita matatagpo ang gising ang kamalayan. Hangad ay makapaghatid, kalusugan ay mabantayan. Ibubuwis ang buhay, isasakripisyo ang kaligayahan. Pamilyang naghihintay, labis na naaapektuhan. Frontliners na magigiting, sila ang ating sandalan. Diyos ang kakapitan, lalong kailangan ng sanlibutan. Bayani kong ituring baganing may mahika, darnang nakalilipad sa himpapawid may ibabalita. Nakasusulat na parang isang aba, sugos siya ng katotohanan at biyaya. Kakambal siya ng magigiting na pinagpala. May kapangyarihang taglay, kurba sa mukha maipipinta. Sa saludong tunay, taas noong ipakikilala. Sa kanilang katapangang laging napagdududahan. Sa kanilang nababaliw walang kasipagan. Sa kanilang nakukutyang kabutihan. Sa kanilang hindi nakikitang kapaguran. Sa kanilang pagnanais at kagustuhan, sa kanilang matimyas na kahilingan. Sa kanilang nagbabadyang kaligtasan, sa kanilang masidhing pakikipagtulungan, sa kanilang buwis buhay na kadakilaan, sa kanilang pagod at puyat na bukas ay mawala naman, sa kanilang ibinigay na oras at panahong inilaan, sa kanilang husay at tatag upang mapagtagumpayan. Lahat ng ito ay nababaliwala at ako ay sadyang nasasaktan.
Presenting the award is CSC Regional Director Nerissa B. Cangilan and Assistant Regional Director Atty. Marites Pilapay, together with Director Rowena D. Arugay of the CSC Sabella Field Office and Mr. Francis P. Acosta, Chief HR Specialist of the Public Assistance and Liaison Division.
The Civil Service Commission Regional Office 2 awards this plaque of recognition to Philippine Normal University North Luzon for emerging as champions in the literary presentation entitled Nasasaktan Ako, as their official entry in the Region 2 Lingkod Bayan Stories and Diaries of Malasakit, written and performed by John A. Furuk, Instructor 1, in collaboration with Dr. Leticia N. Aquino and Dr. Julie Vic D. Palting, through the active leadership of Lordinio A. Vergara, PhD, OIZ Executive Director and Provost. This Nasasaktan Ako virtual literary presentation is filled with the strong expressions of malasakit, admiration, and honor in recognition to workers in both the public and private sectors, regardless of rank and position. It impresses the selfless sacrifice and fearless courage of frontliners who explored means and ways to continue delivering safe service to the people at the middle of health and safety crisis. Signed, Nerissa B. Cangilan, Director 4. Let us all witness the video response from Philippine Normal University.
Sa ating Regional Director ng Civil Service Commission, Director Nerissa Cangilan, 10 ng lahat ng mga opisyales at kawani ng ahensya, isang pagbati na may malasakit at pagmamahal ang hatid ng Philippine Normal University North Luzon. Isang mahusay na proyekto ang muli na namang naisakatuparan ng Civil Service Region 2, ang 120th Philippine Civil Service Anniversary sa kanilang Lingkod Bayan Stories and Diaries of Malasakit. Lubos ang aming pasasalamat sa pagkakapanalo ng isa sa aming kawani na si Professor John A. Furok bilang first place sa spoken poetry na pinamagatang Nasasaktan Ako. Patunay na ang pagkakaroon ng mga ganitong uri ng gawain ay siyang lalong magpapatibay at magpapatatag sa mga sining na taglay ng mga mamamayan ng rehiyon. May ituturing nga itong tagumpay kahit na naging virtual ang mga gawain. Isa lamang ang nais na mangyari at yan ay mapanatili ang malusog at malakas na pangangatawan nating lahat at ang buong rehiyon bilang kabuuan. Subalit, sino nga ba ang nasa likod ng mga pangyayaring ito? Sino ang nagpapanatili at ginagawang mailigtas ang bayan sa banta ng pandemya? Sila ang mga tinatawag nating frontliners, mga bayani ng kasalukuyan na siyang gumagawa at patuloy na nag-aalay ng serbisyo upang masugpo at maiwasan ang kalabang hindi natin nasisilayan. Malaki ang ambag nila sa mga ganitong sitwasyon dahil nagagawa nilang may sakatuparan ang responsibilidad na kailanman ay hindi tatalikuran. Kaisa ang Philippine Normal University North Luzon sa pagpapakita ng malasakit sa mga mag-aaral. Ibinigay at inalay ang serbisyo ng walang pakundangan. Naghain ng mga programa at proyektong tutugon sa pangangailangan at niyakap ang katotohanang walang maiiwan. Mabuhay ang pagmamalasakitan at bayanihang ating ipinapakita, lalo na sa pag-abot ng mga tumuhin at bithiin ng ating samahan. Mula dito, sa Pamantasang Normal ng Pilipinas, Hilagang Luzon, bilang Executive Director and Provost, lagi kaming susuporta at higit sa lahat ay tatalima sa tunguhin bilang lingkod bayan ng ating gobyerno. Mabuhay ang Civil Service Region 2 at mabuhay tayong lahat. Muli, maraming salamat po.
At this juncture, special awards shall be given to identified agencies for having met certain standards and categories.
As we announce the winners, may we call CSC Regional Director Nerissa B. Cangilan, Assistant Regional Director Attorney Marites P. Lapay, Mr. Francis P. Acosta, Chief Feature Specialist of the Public Assistance and Liaison Division, together with Director Noemi Bustamante of the CSC Cagayan Batanes Field Office.
Certificate of recognition is awarded to Cagayan State University Carig Campus through the active leadership of Engineer Arthur G. Ibanez, Campus Executive Officer, in genuine recognition for the special award accorded to their musical presentation entitled CSU Kaagapay ng Pilipino as their official entry in the Region 2 Lingkod Bayan Stories and Diaries of Malasakit, which recorded the highest reach with 32,000 reach during the duration of online viewing.
Certificate of recognition is awarded to Cagayan State University Carig Campus through the active leadership of Engineer Arthur G. Ibanez, Campus Executive Officer, in genuine recognition for the special award accorded to their musical presentation entitled CSU Kaagapay ng Pilipino as their official entry in the Region 2 Lingkod Bayan Stories and Diaries of Malasakit, which recorded the most viewed with 6,700 views during the duration of online viewing.
Certificate of recognition is awarded to Cagayan State University Apari Campus through the active leadership of Dr. Simeon R. Rabanal Jr., Campus Executive Officer, in genuine recognition for the special award accorded to their musical presentation entitled Ngiti sa Nakararami as their official entry in the Region 2 Lingkod Bayan Stories and Diaries of Malasakit, which recorded the highest earned reactions with 947 positive reactions during the duration of online viewing.
Certificate of recognition is awarded to Cagayan State University Apari Campus through the active leadership of Simeon R. Rabanal Jr., Campus Executive Officer, in genuine recognition for this special award, accorded to their musical presentation entitled Ngiti sa Nakararami as their official entry in the Region 2 Lingkod Bayan Stories and Diaries of Malasakit, which recorded the highest engagement as to post clicks, with 1,700 post clicks during the duration of online viewing. As we announce the winners, may we call CSC Regional Director Nerissa B. Cangilan, Assistant Regional Director Attorney Marites P. Lapay, Mr. Francis P. Acosta, Chief Feature Specialist of the Public Assistance and Liaison Division, together with Director Rowena D. Arugay of the CSC Isabela Field Office. Certificate of recognition is awarded to Philippine Normal University North Luzon through the active leadership of Dr. Lordinio A. Vergara, OIC Executive Director and Provost, in genuine recognition for the special award accorded to their literary presentation entitled Nasasaktan Ako, as their official entry in the Region 2 Lingkod Bayan Stories and Diaries of Malasakit, which recorded the most numbered comments during the duration of online viewing.
Certificate of recognition is awarded to DNR Penro Isabela through the active leadership of Federico R. Cawilan Jr., Head of Office, in genuine recognition for the special award accorded to their documentary entitled Your Pain, My Pain, Because I Care, as their official entry in the Region 2 Lingkod Bayan Stories and Diaries of Malasakit, which recorded the highest number of shares with 1,800 shares during the duration of online viewing. Certificate of recognition is awarded to DNR Penro Isabela through the active leadership of Federico R. Cawilan Jr., Head of Office, in genuine recognition for the special award accorded to their documentary entitled Your Pain, My Pain, Because I Care, as their official entry in the Region 2 Lingkod Bayan Stories and Diaries of Malasakit, which recorded the highest engagement as to reactions, with 2,300 engaging reactions during the duration of online viewing.
As we announce the winners, may we call CSC Regional Director Nerissa B. Cangilan, Assistant Regional Director Attorney Marites P. Lapay, Mr. Francis P. Acosta, Chief HR Specialist of the Public Assistance and Liaison Division, together with Director Elpidio S. Bunagan Jr. of the CSC Nueva Vizcaya and Quirino Field Offices. Certificate of Recognition is awarded to SDO Nueva Vizcaya through the active leadership of Rachel R. Liana, Head of Office, in genuine recognition for this special award accorded to their documentary entitled SDO on Wheels as their official entry in the Region 2 Lingkod Bayan Stories and Diaries of Malasakit, which recorded the highest rate of engagement with 19% engagement during the duration of online viewing.
At this point, may we hear from our very own Director 3 of the Civil Service Commission Regional Office Number 2, Attorney Marites P. Lapay, for the closing remarks. Ma'am?
The COVID-19 pandemic posed so many challenges and is changing how we live and work in ways we would not have thought possible. It greatly affected public service delivery and the welfare and well-being of public servants. There are times when we feel down, broken, and tired, but we try our best to rise above the situations for all the people we swore to serve. These were some of the stories we watched a while ago. The Malasakit stories of public servants who selflessly did their job to cope up with the demands of the service, and those who served even beyond the call of duty to help others in times of need. I would like to take this opportunity to congratulate all the winners and thank all those who participated. I know you have put so much effort in coming up with such beautiful documentaries, musical and literary pieces, and performances. People now have a knowledge of how talented public servants are based on the quality of the outputs that you submitted. The public is also made aware of the things that your agency or your organization had done so far to respond to their needs. Indeed, public service entails dedication, excellence, sacrifice, and selflessness. The significant achievements that were earlier highlighted is a testament to what we can do even in our own little way to make others or other people's lives a little bit better. Again, thank you for sharing your stories. In this manner, we were able to contribute to the improvement of public perception toward the government and the people running it. I hope that through this simple recognition, you will be inspired to achieve more. May you serve as inspiration to other government offices for them to come up with innovations and strategies to better serve their clientele. I therefore encourage all officials and employees to draw inspiration from the Malasakit stories shared earlier and come up with your own story, a narration of your own agility, innovation, and service excellence. Let us all aim to move toward a direction where there is mercy, compassion, and excellence. Let us all tread this path together toward a better Philippines. Again, my sincerest and deepest congratulations to all the winners.
Philippine Civil Service Anniversary. Tanggapin ang maligayang pagbati mula sa Civil Service Commission Regional Office Number 2.
Maligayang pag-anibersaryo! Let's make public service on fire!
The CSC RO2 Lingkod Bayan Stories and Diaries of Malasakit are stories of inspiration, dedication, and commitment. May we continue to be a reflection of a truly nagmamalasakit na lingkod kawani, tunay na lingkod bayani.
In the age of digital transformation amidst the global pandemic, may we continue to create malasakit stories that would truly reflect excellent civil service.
Muli, mabuhay civil service!